Good morning. Good morning. We just need. She's being a pretty girl hanging out with me. You see my brother's dog. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Juhi. It's been a while, love. How are you? How are you? Okay, so we're just everybody getting notified that we're live. Let me get some music on the go. Good morning, Demi. Good morning, Melinda. Good morning, everybody. Love you guys. All right. So we're going to change the music because yesterday we had some emotional detox music, which was causing some emotional stuff. Good morning, Danielle. So we're going to go back to just an aura cleanse. So we'll do a nice 432 hertz to elevate our vibration and do a positive. Good morning, Joanne. How are you, love? Good morning. Good morning, Dee Dee. How are you? Okay, let's do our let's get the collective reading on the go. Okay, we got all the cards pulled for that. I guess it's going to be one of those days where I'm well. My brother's dog doesn't do the stairs here. She's not too keen of it, so she's just sitting there staring upstairs like, can I go upstairs? Can I go? Good morning. Good morning. It's 4 o'clock. Where are you? Where are you, Hagen? Kiki Panda, James. Yeah, that's my brother's dog. My dog's upstairs with my mom. Good morning. Good morning. Yay. Hi, Zambia. Wow. Hi, Lena. Yes. Okay, let's get the collective reading going because I'm interested about how this is. Thank you for the rose, love. So, today is brought to you by the Wand family. And that's because every single card I pulled, we got the Two of Wands. Okay, so let's see what the Two of Wands is. All right. So planning your future, making progress, activation, possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures. But in the shadow seer position, we're talking about insecurities, the fear of taking the next step, being stuck in your past. We miss you. We miss your energy. Insecurities, the fear of taking the next step, being stuck in your past, feeling worried about your abilities and opportunities for alignment. So you need to make a choice to really do that thing you want to do or not. You can dream it and envision it, or you can begin to live it. Planning and imagining can have us feeling like the observers of a dream, and our action is the only way to bring that dream to life. It's time to choose between the wand that's cozily rooted in the place you already know, or the one that leans into exciting new possibilities. Take a deep breath because self-initiated change can be scary. The only way to take strides towards your goal is to make your move. Learn that thing, call that contact, make that decision. Non-action won't get you there and will likely have you feeling the angst of dreaming the dream instead of walking the talk. Use the fire energy of the wands to initiate your shift. The world is filled with opportunities for adventure, and I welcome them into my life with planned action. Aw, thank you, Voodoo Nightwing. I appreciate that. Hi, Amanda. Amanda would like to be on the list for a card as well from Facebook, Amanda Avila. And hi, Carrie. How are you, love? And Dee, pretty sure Dee would want to be on the list. Dee. Juhi, you're on the list, love. My mods gotcha. My mods have gotcha. The dream team. Okay, so the next card that I pulled, so we had the Two of Wands. Now we got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. Lena, you're on it as well, love. So celebration, prosperity, an important event or milestone, gathering of souls, kindreds, stability in the home and relationships, sometimes signifies marriage. In the shadow, which it was not, I pulled it up right. And Carrie would love a card too. Keri. So we have I'm gonna help out for a hot second here. Okay, I got you on the list. Oh, and Dee Dee. Jeepers, I almost did. Okay. Ta-da! Hi, Kita. Hi, Chipmunk. We're like, I'm like, and behind the scenes, my mods are gonna smack my hands. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Hiya, sweetie. Okay. And we're going for coffee cups. You know me and my coffee. If we can get coffee, because yesterday I was trying. I was gonna go buy. Oh, Amanda, you're on this side. Yay! So I was going to buy dog food, and when I go get dog food, I was gonna donate and buy dog food to donate, but nobody did. Bad Tanya, no touchy the page behind. Oh, we need Amanda Avila on there as well, love. Because she asked 9:05. 9:05. She was like on it. All right, back to the reading, guys. We got all this celebration, but I'll read the shadow just so forgetting the importance of simple things, getting caught up in the drama, lack of harmony, and feeling disconnected. So bring the noise. It is time to kick back in joyful elation. You've been building foundations, and after a period of massive shifting, it's time to enjoy some well-deserved communal bliss. If you've been through a cycle of rapid expansion and awakening, this card marks a transition into a more harmonic and stable state. You have reached new levels of consciousness, and it's the perfect time to enjoy a milestone event and celebrate with the people who love you. Love them right back as they are, and psst. There's a big psst. Sometimes this card signifies a marriage or another significant occasion. While connecting with friends and family, make sure you relax, release, and allow your body to integrate all the lessons you've been working through. Happiness and harmony are yours to be had. Enjoy these warm vibes of celebration and success. Also, when was the last time you danced? I am devoted to my connectedness, and I celebrate the wonder of loving bliss with my community. Just lovely, right? So we got that lovely energy. Then we've got, oddly enough, another wand. It was all about the wands today. So we've got the 2, the 4, and the 8. Anyway, the 8 of wands is asking us, we're just speeding through the wands, right? It's right up there. Speed, velocity, travel, making split-second decisions, an upcoming positive resolution, haste, and good news. Now, in the shadow seer position, it talks about instability, delays, unfocused energy, and lack of direction, burnout, and a tendency to hesitate. So I'm just giving you those for a little bit of warning. Okay, sounds good, Diana. So action. You know those moments in life that feel like a sprint? This type of speedy energy is at play. It's inspirational, it's fiery, it's positive, and it's now. If you have a gut feeling that needs to be acted upon, listen to it. With all of this movement, avoid being swept along by unpredictable tide by having clarity about your desires and directions. Harness the beautiful window of swift opportunity. In shadow, the 8 of wands suggests that there's some sticky energy influencing your situation. You want to move, but act. If your foot's not stuck in the mud, then you're locked your keys in the car. Am I right? If you're fluctuating between having a tendency to hesitate and running too fast that you're burning out, it's time to bring some balanced momentum into your propulsion. Consistent movement that starts right in your heart is the best place to start. It's go time. I fall into the flow of this quickening energy, and I swiftly face my desires head on. Lovely, lovely, lovely energy that we've got going on here. Okay, so from the 2 to the 4 to the 8. And let's see what our right? They're just beautiful. They're just beautiful. We might be expanding the mods. We might be expanding the mods. So 14. right? Patience and movement. And there is that momentum. That momentum's picking up. We're picking up that momentum. And there is connection and collaboration, right? So look at the people around you that can join you in this and be in that. We'll continue. We're going to look at the drifter. So the drifter, what lights you up? Experiencing life as it comes and seeking the essence, but not knowing the form. The drifter invites you to step out of your to-do list and your ordinary routine to feel the breeze against your skin, calling you to follow the wind and explore life's opportunities. When the drifter appears, it's a sign that it's time to cut the mooring lines holding you to the dock. It's not important to know the destination before you set sail. It will become clear as you leave the port. Do not wait for a map, as there are none to where you are destined to go. But be sure that you do have a compass to keep you true. Yours is your pure love and your intention to be free, even of your own beliefs and preconceptions. Few appreciate the energy of the drifter. Here, you might not seem to be doing anything worthwhile or meeting someone else's expectations, but you are the only one who understands that others are running full out on the hamster wheel and getting nowhere. Your laziness is an underappreciated virtue. You know that life will find you and bring you everything you require without your having to search for it by simply being instead of frantically doing. Even as you let your mind wander, releasing it to go on a daily walkabout, call it back home regularly to deliver news from the cosmos. The drifter helps you find what you are looking for, even when you didn't think you were seeking anything. So what a beautiful, beautiful message. This was just the collective reading, Carrie. Just the collective reading, love. Okay, so a really, really awesome scenario that we're going through here, right? That Two of Wands, right, is asking us to look at our big picture. Let's go back to the Two of Wands. I want to just grab a quick key little information from it. Okay, so the Two of Wands is asking you to look for those adventures and welcome them into your life with planned action. Okay, this is saying you're devoted to the connectedness and celebrating the wonder of love and bliss with your community that you're in. And then the Eight of Wands, because 2 times 4 is 8, you might as well pull them right out. The Eight of Wands, speed, velocity, travel. So this is go time. So falling into that quickening and going towards your desires heads on. But the drifter is asking you to drift in between, right? Drift in between that knowledge and one more is following what lights you up and experiencing life as it comes, just letting it come and flow and knowing that you don't always have to be doing. It's reminding you that you can step back and just be. Okay, you don't always have to do, you can be, and things will come to you. This is that I attract energy. I don't chase, I attract. And we all should be just attracting, right? Don't listen to people that tell you that it's hard. And the reason why I'm going to say this is they did longitudinal studies. I've talked about this before on the show. They've talked about this before. I've talked about this before. They did studies on stress, and this was a longitudinal study. So there's a 20-year span between the first study and the second study. In the first study, they asked people all these questions about stress and how their lives were and all of that stuff. And the number one predictor to whether or not there was a negative outcome due to stress and whether that person died within that 20-year span was their belief that stress killed. The people that didn't think that stress killed, the people that thought that stress was an enhancing thing, sorry, my son's calling me and it just distracted me. Right? So if you can believe in your mind that you do not have to work hard to be prosperous, that you do not have to chase, that things come to you through attraction, then that belief system is your belief system and it can be true, right? The same as if I believe that stress is not going to hurt me, stress won't hurt me, right? So I believe that stress can enhance us, okay? Exactly. I love it. Okay, so we're still working with my newfound favorite deck for right now, and that is the lovely Wisdom. Good morning. I have a feeling that might be Alexandria, but I could be wrong. So your perspective, your belief system is everything. What you believe is either going to propel you or it's going to hold you back. So you might as well believe that you have the power to do things, or that, hi Linda, hello love. Okay, so the first one on the list is Leonid, and then after Leonid is Juhi, and then Carrie. Okay, Carrie. It does. And that's the whole, like, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Right? That's one of my favorite sayings. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. So Leonid, disruption. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Oh, I love you, Amanda. You too. You have a wonderful day. Stop by and see us again. And connect with me on Facebook, Geeky. James. Connect with me on Facebook. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Oh, Amanda's just like, I love it. I love it. I love seeing Amanda on this side. It's so cool. It's so cool when the Facebook makes the jump over here. It's really cool. Okay, so Leonid, you have disruption. Okay, so this marker warns of a shaky foundation placed on a fault line. At best, this reminds you that shakeups are necessary when you need a wake-up call. It's a warning for you to be diligent and alert when making decisions. This can also portend a toppling of plans or ideas, or a total destruction of something hard-won, worked for, or desired. Be reminded that the way of the god or goddess is one of mystery and chaos is the ultimate cleanser. Hello, Christina, love. Disruption. Ooh. Disruption. I love you, Amanda. I love you. Disruption brings delays and upsets that have a hidden gift of opportunity within them. This is a time to rethink, rebuild, and refortify that which was previously unstable, or it allows you to begin anew. Without this gift, you wouldn't be adequately supported later on when you'll need it the most. The greater message reminds you that in life, all people, places, concepts, and things are but fleeting on the path to wholeness. Only spirit is stable and eternal. Such is the wisdom of the Avalon. So I was talking about this like in a roundabout way before. Like we talk about that too with the, redirection is God's protection, right? And sometimes the things that happen to us that seem like the worst things end up being the best things because, I was saying to my mom, if I hadn't have had the traumas that I had, if I had been born into a safe, secure home, not had any trauma or anything like that, I would probably be an artist or I would be doing something else. Right. But because I had the traumas that I had, that's what propelled me to be where I am now, where I'm a healer. So some of those disruptions or the traumas or the experiences that we had to have them, or else we wouldn't be in the space that we're supposed to be in, which is the way that it is. Good morning, Kansas. It was amazing. I love you, sweetheart. I love you. Oh, yes. It's been slow for me too, Juhi. Really slow. Like I've been trying to convince people to give me coffee for dog food. For dog food. But there wasn't enough coffee for dog food. There wasn't. We made $11.74 yesterday. $11.74. That doesn't buy coffee. That doesn't buy coffee. Not a box of coffee for a little while anyway. Hi, Rick. How are you? I'm just doing some tippity tap taps. Yeah, we were even asking people to give donations so we could get more coffee for people. No, more dog food for doggies. We could donate more dog food. So I was telling people yesterday that everything that I do, there's a give back, right? So when I buy food for my dog, I give food to the dog shelter or to the shelter for dogs and cats. When I don't have Cash App because I'm in Canada, so I have PayPal, which is linked to my link. And I don't know why I said that in such a snarky way. I'm like, I don't have Cash App, I have PayPal. Like it's a bad thing. No, but in Canada they don't have Cash App. They haven't legalized that. Sorry, I just realized I have a dirty thing on I always feel like I'm weird. I look weird when I take my glasses off. I forgot where I was going. Yeah, so when I go food shopping, I buy food. I get myself food, but I always buy something for the shop, for the for the food bank to donate to the food bank as well. So I get food and I give people food. I get dog food and I give dogs and cats food. And then when I'm filling up the Sacred Journey Oracle stuff, if I don't, and when I get to about 4 or 5, I'll fill the rest of the group. So the other 1 or 2 spots with someone on scholarship that can't afford it to help them out. So I'm always trying to give back with everything that I'm doing, right? There has to be a give back. You can ask question for sure. For sure. You can ask to be on the list. Okay, so next is Amanda. My love, thank you so much for the gifts. Yeah, right. Yes. Okay, so Amanda, the eagle. So yes, I was saying I'll take donations and all this stuff. Nobody was very big on donating. Nobody wanted me to help me feed dogs. Nobody wanted to help me feed the sheltered animals. I was sad yesterday. I was so sad. But that's okay. I know that January and February. No, Juhi, I'm going to read Amanda, and then after Amanda is going to be you, okay? So I'm just giving a little bit of tapping. So just remember to be tapping on it, because the more that we spread out the message on TikTok, the further that it reaches, and we'll get. Hi, Miss Howie. Thank you from Denmark. And hi, Shireen. That's it, Shireen. And hi, Chrissy. Chrissy would like on the list from Facebook, loves. Okay. For Amanda, the eagle. Hi, Marilyn. Hi from Canada. I'm in Canada too, in Ontario. Amanda. When the eagle appears, it is a true signal of your connection to the angelic realm. With the angels' help and guidance, you can soar above life to see the larger vista. The eagle helps you make your choices accordingly with integrity. When you pray, hi from Holland. When you pray to your angels, they will always answer, for they patiently wait for you to call upon them for assistance. The angels reside beside you, always hoping to aid humankind in finding peace and manifesting abundance and prosperity. The eagle also asks you to remember to soar high above life and look at the big picture. Don't get too caught up in the tiny, unimportant aspects of life. Right? It's perfect. It's really, really your card. The spirit world is the real one. Your physical life is the dream. When the eagle appears, it's also a signal for prayer. It's a time for a moment of conscious contact with the divine. Remember that you're always protected and divinely directed if you follow the guidance of spirit as it appears in the form of eagle. Right? So this is definitely your spirit animal right now. I would love to do a reading, like the spirit guided reading with you. That's the one. So when I do the readings for $45, I use the one that I'm giving away. So we're going to do a little pause. And we have Paloma. Paloma is looking for a card as well. So we can put her on the link. So at noon, those who participated in the last divine healing that we ran just last week, whoever participated for the full 5 shows, watched all of them and commented, so participated, they've been put on a prize wheel for the draw that happens today at noon. So in less than 3 hours, we're going to find out who wins one of these beautiful one of these beautiful oracle decks. And the other thing that you get to win is 3 months of working with me, 3 whole months of me. I think that's the best gift of them all. If you want a yes or no, I can do, I have a yes, no with the pendulum. Sorry, I was trying to say it. I know, I'm so excited. So we're doing the draw at noon today, live in the Divine Healing group. I'm so excited to see who wins these decks of cards and who gets to spend time working with me. I'm super excited about that too. So the person that's working with me gets to choose, do you want to do 3 months of my trauma wellness program, which is typically a 12-month program, or do you want to just do 1 whole 3 month of my individual Sacred Journey Oracle package? So you get the whole 3 month of individual Oracle, individual sacred journey, or you can get 3 months of my trauma wellness package. It's the winner's choice on that. And so I have other people that are on the list. Paloma, you've been put on the list. You just have to wait until it's time for you. And hi, Asma. Now we got all the dogs downstairs now. Asma. Okay, so now Asma would like to be put on the list. So Paloma and Asma, you just have to wait for your turn, dears. I was just doing some announcements. And just a reminder that I will be running Divine Healing again this February 20th to 24th. I will be putting up the information today, I think, as long as I get my stuff together. It'll be coming up today. So the stuff, that's a 5-day event where I teach you how to ignite the healer within, and you can ask the people that attended. It was amazing. And we also have Upsana from Facebook that would like to be on the Upasna would like to be on the list as well. Okay, from Facebook. So we'll get you ladies on the list, get everybody on the list. Apparently the dogs want to play. Good morning, Joss. How are you? Okay, so this next card is for Juhi. Juhi. It like flew out, Juhi, like super fast. Fear. Are you operating from a state of fear, Juhi? For general? Perfect. Okay, so Juhi, this is your card. Number 48, fear. You should talk with me, Juhi. Aw, thanks. Yes. So you do realize that that's an anxiety response, that can be a trauma response, right? That you have your worth equated by the value or the production or the things that you achieve or the things that you acquire. And that's never going to be good, right? You need to find your value just in being, because you are valuable just being. You don't have to do to be valuable. You don't have to do anything to be worthy. Right? If I was to have a baby right here and I said, what will you give me to save this baby's life? What will you give me to spare this child? People would give me whatever they could, everything they could. People would say, take me, but spare the child, right? An adult would easily come along and say, take the child, spare me, right? So, and that child has not producing anything. They're not doing anything. But an adult would easily sacrifice themselves for that child that's not producing, not doing, not being, like not doing anything that considered valuable, not producing, they're not making any money. They're not productive in any way. They are completely vulnerable and require our care and support and us to pay for them, right? People would give anything for that. Why? Because you are worthy the moment that you're born. You're deserving, and you're beyond that. Beyond that, you're worthy and deserving, but you're right. So just being, you are worthy enough. You don't have to do anything to be worthy. Okay, that's a trauma response. That's somebody that made you feel like you had to produce, right? You were a product of your grades, or you were a product of what you brought in financially, or the achievements that you had. That becomes your worth, gets put in all of those things. Well, when you take those things away, you take away your worth then, which is why you need to have the worth in yourself, so people can't come along and take your worth away. Okay. Aww. I love you, Linda. Thank you for that. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, let's read the message of the card and see what it says. Okay, so this marker, and remember, gifts, people, we need gifts, right? If you have to think about it, how much can you do for free, right? You can't. So we need gifts, right? We do need gifts to be given. There has to be that energetic exchange. If you go on to some of the bigger people, they don't even read a card for you unless you give like a 300, 400, or you've given like a significant amount, right? So I don't assess the level of the gifts. There has to be an energy exchange. And if you can't give gifts because you're not in that position, then tap the screen to give likes, because any one of us can tap that screen and give likes and let people know that it's worth coming to see me. Or maybe it'll attract somebody that needs me more, right? Maybe it'll attract somebody that really, really needs what I'm going to provide for them. So, that's an option as well. Okay. To tap on the screen. I love you too, Linda. Very much so. So, fear for Juhi. This marker asks you to identify how fear may be affecting you on this part of your journey. Are you afraid of failure? Perhaps you're worried about success and the changes it brings, as it pushes you to be all you can be. Are you afraid of losing something you don't yet have? Is your fear valid? Have you seen actual evidence of adversity and trouble, or are you seeing false evidence which gives the appearance of being real? Good morning, love. And hi, Johnny. This fear is a crippling companion and indicates a loss of faith and connection with the divine. Remember that the god or goddess doesn't give you anything you can't handle. Fear comes from the part of you that identifies with separation, division, and form. To release yourself from it, remember that you are first and foremost an infinite soul. Look through those eyes. Look through those eyes, and the fear will subside as you remember to trust the way of the mystery. Don't struggle with fear. Look inside, see the part of you that is afraid, and send love, light, and compassion inward. This would be a very good time to write an inventory of your fears and their possible solutions. Once on paper, you may find that you've been afraid of fear itself. This is an auspicious omen of transformation. Good morning, Paula. How are you, love? Wait, I was looking to see. No, almost nothing. Oh, okay. The roads are good. The roads are good. Sweet. Yes, that's a real dog. There's two of them. The big dog here, and you guys can't see that big, she's scared of the stairs. So my mom's trying to call her up there. And the little black dog is my mom's dog, and it's real as well. The little black dog is my mom's dog. Neither one of them are going up. Why are you asking people to inbox me? I think we need to block this person, because that's just absolutely freaking rude to come into someone's live and start asking people to inbox them. So bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good morning, Jess. Jess would like to be on the list from Facebook as well. Okay, so next we have Johnny, because Johnny gifted. I appreciate that. Thank you, Johnny. And then after Johnny is Carrie on Facebook. Hi, D-Dollars. Okay. Oh, Johnny. The wind. Whoop. She really wants to. She's like, whoo, the wind fairy. The wind fairy is coming along. Hi, Chrissy. Love. Oh, stretch out my leg. Stretch out my legs. Ha ha. Ha ha. Okay. Hello. Oh, and just remember, oh my goodness, I need to give you some energy, do we? So the divine feminine, there we go. In the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, tonight we have, you're not feeling well? Do you want some healing? If you want some healing, it does take like a coffee cup gift at least, right? We have to do a coffee cup for healing, but I will do healing for you, for sure. And I'm going to read this card for Johnny in just a second. But the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, tonight we are doing the Imbolc ceremony. So that is the midwinter ceremony. So we're having that in the group. If you want to get in the group, today would be a great idea. On Sunday, we'll be doing the full moon ceremony. In the full moon ceremony, we are going to be doing the sacred journey. So it's an amazing time to see what the sacred journey would be like for free. For a donation, the full moon for a donation. So you can get in on that as well. So the Divine Feminine Healing Collective on Facebook, we do moon ceremonies and we do a bunch of other things as well. There's lots of healing energy, lots of beautiful things within that group. So I do that group. It is a free group, although some of the events will be a donation basis group, but which is beautiful. Okay, so we have those. And just remember, I will be running the divine healing all over again, so you can see how to ignite the healer in you. And I'll be putting the stuff out for that shortly. As well, you can always sign up through my my page or through my Calendly link to schedule an oracle card reading, which is a standalone reading for $45 Canadian, which lasts between 45 minutes and an hour. You can also sign up for my oracle, my Sacred Journey oracle packages, which is all my trauma, wellness, and healing knowledge. But we get guided by the cards in a 3-month package, where we meet 6 times in video, and then 6 times I pull cards for everybody. There's a group program of that, and there's an individual program. And then I also have my 12-month trauma wellness program, where you work with me for 12 months to radically shift your life to one of health and wellness, where you get rid of you heal your trauma along the way. So it's a huge thing. Okay. Sure, if you think that's hilarious. I don't use it to completely guide my life, but that's cute that you want to be rude for no reason. You can have a difference in opinion. That's cool. All right. So Johnny, the wind fairy. Let's see what she's blowing into your space to tell you all about, Johnny. And thank you, Paula. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. Okay. So number 29 is the wind fairy. So Johnny, this is your message. The wind fairy the wind fairy whispers that the power of thoughts manifests the unseen into the physical. Take time to observe your predominant thoughts. Are they positive? Do they reflect empowering concepts, or are they negative and disempowering? When you tune into how your mind is focused, you will surely see the relationships between your environment and the thoughts you're thinking. To change the world of outer conditions, you must first change the way you think. The wind fairy also reminds you of the power of intellect, as this is a good time to use the power of your analytical mind. Think before you act. This is not the time for impulsive action. A well thought out strategy will yield a positive result. So beautiful message. Right? Like, it's just so silly. Why pop on in this? Where they're agreeing with that, like being just like, if you don't agree with oracle cards, then don't stop. Just keep going. That's all you got to do. It's so easy. You were doing this to begin with. Just keep doing it, or you're going like this way, whatever. Just keep doing it. Let me know how that sounded, Johnny. Did that seem to be very, does that seem to hang true, to be relevant? Aw, that's sad, Paula. You doubt your love, like your partner love, or you doubt your love for you? And I bet there's a little bit of both. I feel like there's a little bit of both. So Paula gifted, so because she wanted hers now. She's like, I'm in. All righty. And we're like gonna just box the cards. Wow. I'm feeling like that was the one. Let's make sure we don't have any more boxed. Okay. He was fighting to get out. Both. So on my link, there's my website. And if you go to my website, you can sign up for a free clarity call, and I can talk to you about how I can help you with that. Okay? Because we do have to have trust in ourselves before we're going to have trust in somebody else, right? All of our relationships are from the center of us. So if I think that I'm not worthy, my relationships are going to be evidence of how I'm not worthy in one way or another. Now, we may have little bits of different relationships within ourselves that make us seem that we are okay, that we do. Like, maybe we'll have a friend who makes us feel like we are enough, right? But we still don't think that we're enough. Most of our relationships will exactly mirror that. Somebody's going to come along and make us feel like we're not enough in our relationships. Same thing if we're not trusting. If we don't trust somebody, we're going to find people that are not trusting to be in our lives. And if we don't trust ourselves, we're not going to trust anybody else around us. So, trust the tiara. Trust the tiara. Thank you, Redbeard. The goblin. Okay, so this is for Paula, the goblin, number 31. And he jumped out. He flipped all the other cards to pop out of that deck. Number 31. I was going to go to 21 for a second there. Hi, you just asked to be put on the list, and we're doing a gift exchange. So if you can give gifts, you can get on the list. I feel like this morning is like this, like today's probably like just going to be a little bit of a slower day for some reason. Interestingly, for Groundhog Day, 2/2/2023, got some good double digits in there. So yeah, you just have to ask to be on the list, and they will put you on the list. If you don't have money to give a gift, you can stay on the list and just get read as long as I have time. I do have a hard stop at 10:30 though. Thank you, Hazel. Aww, Hazel loves the puppies. Hazel loves the puppies. Okay, Paula. Thank you so much, Hazel. So when the goblin appears on your path, your plans are or are about to go awry. The goblin wants to lead you astray and whispers the negative spell of fear, anger, resentment, self-righteousness, arrogance, selfishness, greed, gluttony, procrastination, and addiction. When the goblin appears, it's time to stop what you're doing and check your motives. Are you coming from an ego-centered place? Are the circumstances in your life triggering unresolved past issues that still need healing? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Now is the time for self-evaluation and taking inventory before you take another step. The goblin represents a wounded ego and its influence. Dark repressed areas of the psyche get triggered. Either in you or warning you of a dynamic between you and someone else. Do nothing. Stay still. Let send loving energies to yourself and others. And remember the divine connection in all things. The goblin will disappear and lose power when you focus on love and fairness. Right? She wants me. Do you want to go upstairs? Want to go upstairs? I'll let her out the door, Mom, and you can let her in upstairs. No? Okay. I got to let her. She won't go up these stairs because they're too scary. So I'm going to let her outside. My mom's going to let her in upstairs. So just give me a hot second. I just have to open the door and let her out. Okay. You go get them. Come here. Go get them. She's coming. Like lickety split too. You should have seen her just run. I'm not. So he thinks it's time to go out. Little does he know, she's going to come in upstairs. You did not, Keita. Okay, so after Paula is Brittany. Yeah, no. She just has her thing. And good morning on Facebook. I don't know who the Facebook user is that's saying good morning, but good morning. Oh, she came back downstairs now. She's coming. She's just running around now. Cass, go get her upstairs. She's upstairs. There she goes. There she is. I wasn't expecting that. Cass. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Carol Ann. Yeah, he's like, I'm not coming because you keep calling Banu. I'll let him out. Give me another second. I gotta let the other dog out. Oh, I don't know why this track seems like it's gotten worse. Okay. Should be enough disruptions now. The dogs are outside, right? Outside. Go. Alrighty. 420. I don't know who's our weed heads, but 420. So whoever said good morning, good morning. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Okay, so we have Brittany and then Carol Ann. Okay. Okay. Brittany. This is a good one. Wealth. Number 34. Wealth. Oh, yes. The St. Bernards. It's my dog out there just distracting me. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Whoo, get my brain back on. Okay, wealth. This is wealth for Brittany, number 34. This is the marker of abundance and success and the achievement of a goal. It can refer to real riches and tangible results such as money or possessions, but it can also portend to a time of emotional satisfaction. Good morning, Louise. It's always a reminder that all things can be attained. Know that wealth includes sharing. For this card is a reminder to give something away to help another. Dog food. Be it time, money, or anything of value. Sharing will also ensure the flow of wealth. This marker is a very fortuitous omen. So a beautiful message for you, Brittany. All right, Carol Ann. I mean, you couldn't have got a better card than wealth, just straight up wealth. Right? Dog food. Yes, Ricky, we're taking donations for dog food. We're taking donations for dog food. When I go buy my dog food, I'm gonna buy food for other dogs. We didn't get a lot of money towards dog food yesterday, but we keep trying. So I do a re-giving, right? When I get, I give, right? So that's just the way it is. So I'm gonna do a quick yes, no, in the intro, like right here. So Paloma, she was gonna ask for just a straight up yes, no. So you want to know if your father owns mind space companies? You don't know the company, like you want to know what companies your dad owns or something? Like, is that what the question was? Let me know what the question is. There's still quite a few before you. There's still quite a few before you. But I know that you wanted a yes, no question. I can probably pull a yes, no question quite quickly. But just, so you wanted to know if your dad owns mind space companies. Does Paloma Ghosh's dad own mind space companies? That's a no, Paloma. Okay, so that's a no. He doesn't. As far as the pendulum says, no. Oh, okay, Carol Ann. Ice cream. The bee. The bee. Now my mom's trying to get all the dogs back in. The bee. Okay. Number 16 for Carol Ann. The bee. Luck, industriousness, sweet victory. This sounds great, Carol Ann. When the bee buzzes onto your path, it's a reminder that with hard work and a firm commitment to building your dream, a sweet outcome is assured. The bee is a symbol of luck, so expect miracles and your life will be victorious. Remember that you also create your own luck. That is, effort is essential as you progress along your path in order to make your dreams a reality. The bee is an industrious, busy creature that's always making honey. The bee gets busy, and that honey will soon be yours. The bee is always a fortunate omen. And it is. We have a beautiful team here. I love my team. We are thinking about expanding, though. We are thinking about it. So now, Carrie, are you still there on Facebook, Carrie? I need to see that you're still there. So I'm looking for Carrie and Dee Dee. And Dee Dee might be over here as B now. But if Dee Dee's still there, because I don't see who's watching. I don't know if it shows me if I... Oh, nice. That's so cool. It'll actually tell me where they're watching from. All righty, Carrie, are you there? Are you there, Carrie? And if not, then Dee Dee, are you there? And if Dee Dee's not, He is. He is. He's just like with the dogs outside and with the other dogs here. He's just like, oh my God, he's gonna sleep all day after, like when they leave, he'll sleep all day. Alrighty, so I haven't seen anything from Carrie and I haven't seen anything from Dee Dee. So Chipmunk, are you still there, love? So we got Chipmunk and then Kita, and I know Kita's there, and me too. That's why I give food away. I buy dog food for my dog, and then after I buy dog food for my dog, I at least buy some treats. So like at the shelters, they're always asking for like those liver treats because a lot of dogs can tolerate them. So you get those freeze-dried liver treats. So I'll go in and I'll get a bag of dog food for my dog and I'll buy treats for the dogs at the shelter. Right? It's just the way that it goes. All right. Chipmunk, are you there, love? If not, we're going straight to Kita. Okay. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Oh, I love Amanda. I do. Oh, thank you. I do the same with food. When you buy groceries, you just grab some extra cans and extra stuff to take to the food bank, right? So and they usually, a lot of grocery stores have those like donation spaces to donate to the food bank. So like just buy a few things to help out. Buy some pasta or buy some, like send some pasta and like perishables like that, right? Peanut butter, stuff like that. Okay, Kita. And then, okay, Kita. And then, so you do it for all the different things, right? Hello, how are you, Kalidar? So we've got you on the list, Kalidar. So that's cool, okay? We got you on the list. Kita, the water fairy. Okay. The water fairy. Okay. It is. It's so much fun on TikTok. Like I wish that I could move my morning show off of Facebook and maybe YouTube. Maybe keep you. And I know that maybe I'll just shorten it down. I won't have it on my profile. I'll put it. It'll just be exclusive in certain spots. What's your name, dear, with the flowers? All right, because I can't tell you where you are on the list with just flowers, because I don't think we put you on the list as flowers. But let's go to 28 for the water fairy for Kita. Oh, nice. Beautiful. So when the water fairy swims up to you with her liquid magic, she reminds you that emotions and feelings may be running the show. Oh, I know. I'll keep you on Facebook too. For sure, Amanda. For sure. She reminds you that emotions and feelings may be running the show. She asks you to consider how you really feel about things and why. She also reminds you that you are not your feelings. You are the one experiencing them. Remember that as the water flows, emotions change. The water fairy also tells you that it's time to lose your rigidity, be fluid and willing at times to compromise and allow change to happen. If you're happy right now, enjoy, for the water fairy swirls her love around you. If things are making you sad, she comes to wash away your tears. The water fairy knows the power of emotions, so when she appears, be mindful of them and how they affect you. Remember, feelings are the fuel for manifesting. Be certain that you want to create what you're feeling. Allow your feelings to pass through and focus on the positive. The water fairy longs to smile at you in reflection. Hi, Gurgent. We can put you on the list. You just have to wait until your card gets pulled, okay? So, Gurgent, you just have to stay long enough for your card to be pulled, and I can put you on the list, okay? So you're wondering between the two, if you should go to Canada or England to study your visa? Personally, I'd probably say, well, Canada, but but I live in Canada, so I would say Canada. That was weird. I just got the iTunes review your terms and conditions. Okay, I have you on the list. If you keep asking, it doesn't make it happen any faster, unfortunately. It just ties me up with being distracted with messages that are popping up because it's being asked repeatedly. Okay, I can put you on the list, and then you just have to wait and be patient. Okay. All right, Mayan. Okay, so next is Diana. So Diana, can you let me know you're still there? And then we've got Chrissy on Facebook, if you're still there, Chrissy. And then we've got Shireen. Hi, Zoe. Oh, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Zoe. You could stick around and stay for a bit. I would enjoy that. Okay, so we got Diana on Facebook, but I think aw, you're fabulous. I love you. Thank you. No, I actually bought it. Hi, it's nearly 2 a.m. You're up late. Okay, so Carander is going to get the card next. And I'm just going to give me one moment. I need to do a little thing here. I apologize. I just wanted to do a quick little thing here. Okay, so that okay, I just had to ask a question so that everyone could get. Your 3-year-old's up too. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna pull a card. So Carander was next. Okay. I'm like, okay. Oh, you know what might help? So if you can hold her on your lap, like sitting on your lap like that, and then you place your hand on her heart here, like hold, so you wrap your hands around and hold her here, and then just breathe into that space, okay? Just breathe into that space and hold, and it's beautiful. So Mayan, you're down a little bit. I'm not sure if I got all threes. I'm waiting for the third. I'm just waiting for one more comment because I had to do something. Okay, awesome. We've got a unanimous decision. Okay, so hang on. We got to do this. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, so I got to close this because otherwise I'm going to get people sending me stuff and it's going to get me distracted. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Carander, are you still there, friend? I don't know what that message that was. That was an interesting tone. Will my new employer be good to me? Okay, so Karandeep is looking for, will your new employer be good to you? So will Karander's new employer be good to him? That's a no, Carander. But I'm going to pull a card, okay? I'm going to pull a card so that we can see if there's any guidance for you from that, okay? And we'll be inviting you to the Facebook group too, Kita. Communication for you, Carander. Okay. Number 41, communication. Are you clear and straightforward when you communicate? Do you have difficulty asking for what you need? This marker reminds you of many things related to how you speak to the world and how it speaks to you. It asks you to be clear and to seek clarity in all communications between yourself and others in your life. Perhaps you need to call someone or write a letter. Do you need to connect with someone you haven't talked to in a while? Do you need to clarify something that remains cloudy between you and another? Drawing this marker also indicates that it's time to do so, for communication at this moment is highlighted in all areas of your life. This card notes that communication is not just between human beings. Your spirit guides, angels, and other helpers are on your path, are always trying to get your attention. Are you open to their messages? Ask and you will know. Look and you will see. Listen and you will hear. Sense and you will feel. Communication is not just about talking at something or someone. In Avalon, the sacred wisdom was gained by developing receptivity and learning to listen. Okay, so it's a huge message for you. And I think that, you know, if in your place of employment, like with your new employer, are you clear? Like, are you clear about what's required of you and all of those things? So that could be like, just make sure that you're listening and you're really clear with what they're talking about. And that's going to help you with that role. Okay. So make sure that you get clarity when you don't understand, Carander. Okay. So now we're going to do Diana. And then after Diana is Nikki. Okay. And then after Nikki, Chrissy, if you're there, which I haven't seen anything from Chrissy. So we can probably say Chrissy's not. Is Shireen there? Shireen. And if Shireen, and then Marilyn. Okay, so Diana. The High Priestess. Okay. And Mayan, we do have you on the list. You just have to wait and be patient. Okay. You are on the list. If you want to move up the list, just gift. Okay. Give gifts and you can move up the list. Okay. All right. Diana, number 2, the High Priestess. Intuition, prescient sight, higher knowledge, receptivity, the ability to work with subtle energies of spirit, and the psychic powers of the feminine. These are all aspects of the High Priestess of Avalon. When the High Priestess appears before you, she asks you to trust your intuition and to throw the net of your awareness out into the world around you, pulling truths that may defy your intellect, rational mind, or what others wish to falsify or superficially portray. Go beyond the ordinary, past the chaos of modern life, and trust your inner vision to guide you on your path. Pay attention to your dreams and keep track of your intuitive hunches. For when the High Priestess appears, she asks you to look for the thread of truth in these places. Be discerning in all that you do at this time, for the High Priestess reminds you that not all is as it seems to be. However, don't take this world personally. Rise above it and ask for a true vision to see the path ahead. You will be given this vision. All you need to do is ask the god or goddess and be open to receiving it. The High Priestess reminds you of the feminine principle of receptivity, gathering power by receiving information and waiting for others to ask first. Allowing the world to show you its intention, the goddess blesses and protects you when the High Priestess of Avalon appears on your path. So, Gurgent. Should Gurgent apply for a visa in the UK? Should Gurgent get a visa in the UK? Or should Gurgent apply for a visa in Canada? Should Gurgent apply for a visa in Canada? Should Gurgent apply for a visa in the UK? So more Canada is saying more Canada, not so much for Like the moonstone. So visa in, should Gurgent, or sorry, I hope I'm saying your name right. Should he apply for a visa in the UK? Should he apply for a visa in Canada? So Canada. It is Canada. Sorry, I did it again. But anyway, Canada. Oh, you should show me. You should take a picture and send it to us. I'll tell you what it is. All right. So we got Diana. We got that. Okay. So Nikki. Nikki is, are you there, love? Nikki? And then after Nikki, Chrissy. I don't think Chrissy's there. So we can probably mark her. I only have 2 people watching, and I feel like that's Mirth and that's Gurgent. Should Damia get out of bed today? So Nikki, are you there, Nikki? Hi, Jurgen. Good morning, Candy. All right, so Chrissy on Facebook, we'll mark her not there. We'll mark Paloma as not there. And we'll mark the other Facebook not there. Jess is there, though. Jess is the only one else that's on Facebook. So we'll mark Paloma off of there and off Shanna. You're welcome. So yeah, Canada was definitely the one that you should over the UK. Okay. All righty. So Marilyn. Oh, do you owe your employer? Okay. When I get to you, I'll keep that in mind. So Marilyn, are you here? So no Marilyn. So Nikki, Shireen. Did Nikki and Shireen say anything yet? Nikki and Shireen. And then Greg. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Sorry, it wasn't Sarah. I saw a yellow. It looked like the kitty. 2 minutes to 10:10. 1 minute to 10:10. Okay, let's do our bay leaf. We're going to burn our bay leaf now. We're going to ask for what positive things that we want to call into ourselves. Okay, so let's pull out a, well, that bay leaf might not be the best bay leaf to use. Let's get a better one. All righty. What month? Acceptance. Okay. We got strength, manifestation. Let's just put on manifestation, right? Strength. Money and belief. Belief. That's awesome. Oh, love you too. Bye, Kita. Laughter. Peace, love, patience. Laughter. Freedom. 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 Direction. Direction. Clarity. Success. Come on, scroll down. Oh. Self-worth. Oh, that's a really good one. Hi, Andrea. All right, self-worth. I love that. We're burning a bay leaf. We're burning a bay leaf. We got 10:10 on the clock. So we wanted self-worth. I need that one. Self-worth. Faith. Confidence. Hope. All right. Let's burn this. Get our little pot over here. All right, we're calling all these beautiful things into us. Don't know what I did with my little green lighter. Barbecue lighter it is. All right, are we ready? And so it is, guys. So it is. That was like an exceptional burn. That was like one of the best burns. Like you could like just wow. It's all that manifesting energy that my mods have. They're an amazing crew. So mote it be, as above, so below, as within, so without. Love it. Love it. Smell of burning bay. It's like incense to my soul. Okay, Greg with Graag. And then we have Linsims. Okay. 3 of you are, in fact. You didn't know yet. We need to have a mod squad call. We do. We need to have a mod squad call because it's amazing. Like legit amazing. Hi, Crazy Daisy. All right. So Linsims. We're looking for Linsims. And then Joss. Is Joss still there? Jos. And then Jess. So I'm going to do Jess first because I know that Jess is there, and we'll wait and see who shows up from the list. Okay. So Jess was wondering if does Jess owe her employer? It's saying you don't. It's saying that you do not owe your employer. Like straight up, it's like, and it's a hard no. It's a hard no. You do not owe your employer. So you just let us know your name and you get put on the list, and then you just have to stay in long enough for a card to be pulled. Like it is like hard, Jess, hard. Like look at that no. Right? Like look at that no. It's huge. So yeah, you do not. Love you, Jess. Love you. Okay. So Joss, are you there? Jos. And then we need Kalidar and we need Mayan. Mayan's next after that. So I'm going to pull a card for Mayan because I know she's here while we're waiting for Greg and Kalidar to speak. Then after Mayan is Andrea. And then after Andrea is Alonka. Okay. You're so welcome, Jess. Love you, friend. So Andrea, and remember, 12 o'clock today, I'm drawing for the divine healing, and tonight we have the Imbolc ceremony in the divine feminine. Okay, all right. So Mayan, did you have a specific question, Mayan, or do you just want clarity? For some reason, Mayan, if you do want a specific question, just ask, because right now I'm asking for general. Never mind. It came. Hello, Bart. How are you? All righty. So we're going to show this partnership. Okay. So this is for Mayan. And remember, if you're not gifting, please be tapping the screen. Okay. If you're not gifting, please tap the screen. There has to be an energetic exchange. As much as it's, it'd be lovely to do things forever and ever and ever for free, which I would do this for free if somebody else paid my bills. But since nobody else pays my rent, I have to pay my rent, which means I have to make money. So I appreciate the gifts that you give for that very reason, right? It helps to support me so I can keep doing this for you, right? Okay, got the crown back on. All righty. So Mayan. Partnership. Okay. My mods are beautifully giving and I love that, but they're my mods, right? I would like to see the people that come and get the cards and stuff be the ones to actually be. And remember, I do healing as well, but healing, you definitely have to give a coffee cup. All right. So partnership number 32 for Mayan. So it's just an energy exchange. That's the big thing that we want to do, is we want to be exchanging energy. So we don't get tied up in karmic ties and stuff like that either, okay? All right, secure that in. Partnership for Mayan. You're put on notice to seek connection in all things. This is the coming together of ideas, the fulfillment of attraction, the marriage between two people, and the harmonious blending of energies. If you're inquiring about a partnership of any kind, this signifies the importance of observing the qualities that this relationship creates as a result of the sum of its parts. There's always much to learn in the choice of partners. When you receive the blessing of partnership on this part of your journey, it's a sign that the object of your inquiry may indeed give you what you need. It's a portent of opportunity where the partnership exceeds the potential of the individual. Donuts, damn dummy. This sacred journey marker reminds you that you're never alone and that there is always a partnership with the divine. It is a very auspicious omen. That's what it's saying, is keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. It's either that you need to be collaborating with somebody in a business aspect or in a job aspect, or it means that that person, that partner that's going to come into your life, right? That great part, donut dummy. Right? So definitely remember that, right? And it's an energy exchange, guys. It's an energy exchange. You can't, they say in life that nothing's free. I mean, I do give a lot for free, but some donuts today. But they'll not be as good as the one that Dami had the other day. That donut that Dami had the other day was just like unbelievable looking. Unbelievable looking. If I'm going to have a donut, I want to have a really good donut, not just a donut from Timmy's. I want to get one of the donuts like Demi had. Hi, Ricky Rick. All right. So, Alonka. The Grail Knight. Okay. So let's see what the Grail Knight has to tell Alonka. Number 6. Hi. I hope I'm saying your name right, love. The Grail Knight, romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. You should have been delicious, dummy. I love it. So, romance and seeking of that which is sacred are such are the missions of the Grail Knight. He represents the coming together of all elements to form perfect life through a union of heaven and earth, or he signifies a romantic lover with lover, union of lover with lover. In the beginning of all relationships, there is a time when everything is perfect. One seeks out the discovery of love in the treasures of the other, all the while holding up a mirror which is beauty and perfection are reflected. There is both truth and illusion. When the Grail Knight appears, he lets you know that your beauty, perfection, and innermost desires may be reflected in the mirror that is held up by the love of another. Indeed, love is in the air. Perhaps it's also a time for you to fall in love with yourself. If you don't, you run the risk of attracting the same affirmation from the outside world. Love attracts love. Be love and you shall find love. A gentle warning, light cannot exist without shadow, so don't be fooled by the illusion of perfection. Be willing to see the shadow and ask for honesty. Then you can never be disappointed. This is a fortunate omen. And that's a beautiful, beautiful message for you, Alonka. Okay, beautiful message. So we have Andrea and we have Candy. Okay, I love candy. Not the song? Okay, but this one is for Andrea. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So if you need help learning to love yourself, you just come to me. As a priestess, that is what my role is to show you how to love yourself and to empower you to shine your light and just step into your power magnificently. So that's what I do with people. So if you have trouble loving yourself, come see me. I can help you work through those traumas. Or always sign up for a full oracle card reading. I have many readings that I have available for $45 Canadian that run about 45 minutes to an hour, which are well worth the money. Okay, so Andrea, are you still there, my love? Andrea, perfect. So Andrea, we decided to get 2 cards for you. So we have your loyal companion, the dog, and we have protection. So do you have a loyal person around you that is offering you protection? That could be, that's just as simple as the meaning is. But let's read what protection is talking about. Number 38. Okay. Number 38, protection. This marker reminds you to protect yourself and to be wary of hidden agendas. Are you being too open? Perhaps you don't realize it, but you may find that you're a target for others, especially if you're shining brightly. Yet this isn't a time to dim your light. Rather, remember that a spiritual warrior or priestess would always learn how to camouflage him or herself and be armed against a potential attack. This is about the right use of power rather than the use of force. The former coming from a place of highly calibrated integrity, the latter from a lower base of destructive energy. Remember to walk the higher ground, but wear a cloak for protection. Ask your guides and angels to protect you, for they will always come if they've asked. And be moderate in all that you do. This isn't the place to take risks. This marker also lets you know that the subject of your inquiry cannot in any way hurt you as long as you ask for protection. The divine will give it. So the dog is protecting you. He's there to protect you. I feel like if the dog is on your lap, he's not a huge dog, but you can call on your angels and guides and call on him to protect you, right? Okay, we're going to read the dog though, right? The dog is number 19 because he's sweet. So the dog is the most loyal animal to human beings. When the dog appears you on your path, he reminds you of this trait. Are you steadfast with your loved ones? Are you true to yourself and your dreams? Or do you act with sincerity? It's very important that you do so now, for good fortune comes with the faithful dog as your companion. The dog loves sincerely without conditions and is happy to be a part of the pack. Think about how you function in your community. Are you a loyal team player? Another issue the dog asks you to consider is the loyalty of others. If someone is being insincere, move on because he or she isn't meant to be in your pack. Ask the dog for a sign and your answer will be shown. Dog energy lives in your heart, so look there. So ask your dog to protect you and the angels and guides to protect you. And again, ask them for a sign about loyalty. Okay? Ask him to tell you who's being loyal or who's not being loyal in your life so that you can remove them, because he's going to protect you from something that might not be so good. Okay? You're so welcome. I love you. Definitely connect if you need. Cledon, right? Thank you. Hi, Jenny. Jenny, I was so silly last night. So Jenny just came in, Jenny Lynn. I was so silly last night. I said yesterday that it was the Sacred Journey Oracle group session, but it wasn't. It was just the time for me to pull cards. And I did not pull the cards yesterday. I'm sorry. I did not. I pulled them today, so I'll be doing it a little bit later today. Okay. All right. So the last card before we close the show is Candy. I want candy. Do, 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 do. All right, so Candy, just show me that you're still here and you will get it. Puppy power, all right? We're going to save the doggos at the shelter with food, and we're going to get some puppy power. Okay, Candy, communication is called for right now. Okay, so communication, Candy, number 41. Boop, 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 boop. 41, communication. Are you clear and straightforward when you communicate with others? Do you have difficulty asking for what you need? This marker reminds you of many things related to how you speak to the world and how it speaks to you. It asks you to be clear and to seek clarity in all communications between yourselves and others in your life. Perhaps you need to call someone or write a letter. Do you need to connect with someone you haven't talked to in a while? Do you need to clarify something that remains cloudy between you and another? Drawing this marker indicates that it's timely to do so, for communication at this moment is highlighted in all areas of your life. This card notes that communication is not just between human beings. Your spirit guides, angels, and other helpers on your path are always trying to get your attention. Are you open to their messages? Ask and you will know. Look and you will see. Listen and you will hear. Sense and you will feel. Communication is not just about talking at someone or something. In Avalon, the sacred wisdom is gained by developing receptivity and learning to listen. Because remember, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth because we're supposed to hear twice as much as we speak. But there's a lot of us out there just chit, 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 and we don't even think about what we're talking about. We're just talking to hear ourselves talk. Some people do talk just to hear themselves talk. So there's many things along that line. So just make sure that you're hearing and you're being clear. And if you don't have clarity, ask for it. Okay, because there could be some situations where it's a bit confusing or it's not very clear in the communication of others. So just ask for them to be clear. Okay, I love you. I will be back tomorrow from 9 a.m. till 10:30. Maybe we'll see beyond that. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for attending. Thank you so much for the gifts. And again, thank you, mods, for always doing an amazing job of running the show. I appreciate you guys so much. And I appreciate you guys as well. Love you, love you, love you. Or as we were doing yesterday, what is it? Wait. We were practicing this one yesterday, Demi. Almost. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye.